Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a hypnosis session created for a client that felt a bit out of their depth in their workplace. They'd recently had a promotion, they had new responsibilities, and they had the same title as other people that were more experienced. And there was this level of intrusive thoughts and constant comparison that made them feel overwhelmed, that made them feel anxious, that made them feel that the game wasn't winnable, very harsh on any mistakes they made, and very unwilling to be compromising. Now, as harsh as this sounds, it actually does come from a good place, because it means that people like this tend to be hard workers. They tend to do quite well, but they never really give themselves the credit for what they've actually achieved, because they're always looking for what they've done wrong or what they could have done better. So in this hypnosis session, you're going to hear the various suggestions, but the overall theme is that rather than being an imposter, rather than being out of their depth, what's more useful to believe is that they're the underdog. They are the up and coming disruptor. They're the one that doesn't have the wisdom yet, doesn't have the experience, doesn't have, all of that time to figure out what's what. But the underdog has the presupposition that they're going to usurp and overtake the established players. Now, for most people, being the underdog feels quite empowering, because nobody expects the underdog to be the best because they're on the way up. So it has low pressure and a high payoff and can feel inspiring rather than demotivating that you're not where you want to be. And I wonder if it might be useful for you, no matter what level you're at, to consider you as the underdog. Because no matter where you are in your industry, in your career, there's always someone that's been doing it for longer, that has been, more established, and maybe they're comfortable, and maybe they're not having the same motivational drive. And for you to consider yourself the underdog compared to the established institutions or the thought leaders that are already there in your industry can be quite helpful. And I certainly consider myself a bit of an underdog. Some people consider me quite established in the world of hypnosis, but there's people I look up to who have been doing hypnotherapy for a very long time. And I like the idea that, even if they've been doing it decades longer, that I could be kind of biting at their heels and trying to catch up. And that feels motivating for me. And I think that's quite a helpful, healthy way to look at things, to embrace competition, but to do it in a fun, playful way. So ideally, if you're listening to this and you can get yourself into that headspace of what it would be like to be an underdog, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in a resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of stress or tension to feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, just allow your eyelids to close. With your eyes closed, feel a wave of relaxation and calm just rippling over your face. As you breathe in and breathe out, notice that when you slow down the breathing, that has a domino effect on all other emotions. Breathing in that feeling of resourcefulness and really getting a sense that stress and anxiety is leaving your body. I want you to imagine a bright, vibrant color, maybe yellow, maybe orange. And as you breathe in that bright, vibrant color, for you, I want it to represent confidence. Confidence and relaxation, and you're breathing in that bright, vibrant color. And as you exhale, just get a sense that tension and stress, doubts and anxieties are leaving your body in that outward breath, and you can see a darker color almost leaving your body as you exhale, giving you this belief, this sense that your body is breathing in confidence and relaxation and is exhaling doubts, fears, stress, and any tension, enabling you to feel deeper and deeper relaxed. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine that you're holding a book and you're flicking through that book, and there are pictures in this book, and there is a picture of a forest with a stream. And for some reason, this forest and the stream captures your attention. As you focus on the picture, allow your imagination to imagine what it would be like to be in that forest by that stream. I want you to imagine you're standing by the stream, and the big trees, maybe oak trees, are close to the stream. And I want you to imagine it's a day in autumn. So the green leaves are now brown and yellow. And you can see leaves falling off the trees going into the stream. And it doesn't matter what the leaf is, what the variety of tree is. When the leaves hit the stream takes those leaves away. And I want you to get a sense that in your life, you can have thoughts of not doing enough, comparisons with other people more experienced, worries about the evaluations of other people, feelings of not being enough or doing enough. But all of these are just thoughts. And just like the leaves from the forest trees, the moment they hit that stream, they're taken away. All of your thoughts and all of your feelings are in the past. And the only way you can feel those feelings again is to think the same thoughts. But as you change the thoughts, it changes the feeling. And when you change the feeling, and you have more feelings of confidence and resourcefulness, self-belief and motivation, all these feelings that you've had that have been getting in the way, limiting your ability to learn and grow and get better, suddenly start helping you rather than hindering you. I want you to imagine standing by the stream, seeing the moving water as your mind is open to powerful new ideas that will change how you see yourself and your ability to Be more of the person you're capable of being. Because with each passing day, you find yourself feeling less stressed, shedding the weight of worry, and embracing a sense of calm and tranquility. And every time you think about all the things you now know that you didn't know before, your wisdom, your experience, your ambitions for the future, you recognize your true worth and realize that being an underdog fuels your determination to rise above any challenges, replacing stress with drive and motivation, inspiring greatness within you. Your focus sharpens like a laser beam, effortlessly honing in on tasks and goals, allowing you to accomplish them with ease and precision. As you look at the stream, it occurs to you that the stream came from somewhere. There was a spring, maybe far away, that led to this water. And I want you to feel that you are unleashing a wellspring of motivation, allowing it to surge through your being, propelling you forward towards your aspirations and dreams with unwavering enthusiasm. Confidence becomes your constant companion, walking hand in hand with you as you navigate through any situation, any meetings with a feeling of self-assurance. You're here for a reason, and your drive to succeed burns like a flame, fueling your desire to achieve greatness and surpass your own expectations. I want you to use the power of your imagination to imagine a desk and a screen and a computer right next to that stream. And just imagine there's a meeting. And just imagine that during meetings, you will listen intently, turning down the volume of your inner dialogue and instead focused on the words of other people, absorbing valuable insights and contributions from others, while finding your voice to contribute with purpose. The quality questions naturally flow from your lips, adding depth and meaning to discussions, inspiring others and fostering collaboration. And you could know what those questions could be even before a meeting takes place. Quality questions lead to quality meetings and a feeling that you are genuinely contributing. If you can solve problems with good ideas, that is contribution. The relentless desire to improve and add value becomes an inherent part of your work ethic, guiding you towards excellence. And for a while you've been overthinking. And I want you to imagine that overthinking is just like the leaves on these trees by this stream. That thoughts don't last very long. And when they fall from the trees, they get washed away in the stream rapidly. Release the need to overthink and replace overthinking with quality thinking. It is the quality of the thoughts, not the quantity of the thoughts, that create value for you. Feel how good it would feel to release the burden of interpreting others' intentions as malicious or personal, understanding that most of the time their actions have nothing to do with you. A newfound sense of empathy and understanding grows within you, fostering harmonious relationships and a positive work environment. Sometimes it's good to feel like the imposter if it unleashes a desire to be motivated and to learn more, to get better. But the imposter syndrome should be there to unleash motivation, to be the underdog, to have the desire to come out on top. Feel how good it would feel to step into your power, embracing your unique strengths and talents, knowing you belong and contribute. See the water on the stream ripple, and accept the idea that stress no longer controls you. Instead, you embrace challenges with composure, using them as stepping stones towards your personal growth. And I want you to notice there were stepping stones in the stream all along. These stepping stones are the challenges, and feel the confidence to cross the stream on those stepping stones, seeing the same stream now from the other side. Your drive to learn and grow becomes a passionate pursuit as you eagerly seek opportunities for personal and professional development. And the more you do this, the more you notice progress. As your confidence grows, you'll contribute more. Every mistake is an opportunity for experience and therefore wisdom. You're becoming more valuable because you know more and you've experienced more. Every meeting is an opportunity to become wiser. In the face of setbacks, you see possibilities, learning opportunities, embracing them as valuable and essential opportunities to grow, to learn, to get better. That your journey of transformation is unstoppable. As you look around the forest surrounding this stream, I want you to imagine that there are big established trees and there are smaller trees. And I want you to think how ridiculous it would be for a small tree to compare itself with a large tree. But just because a tree is small doesn't mean it's not capable of becoming the biggest and most significant tree in the forest. I want you to feel that stress is being replaced with inspiration, that confidence will grow inside you each time you shift your attention from comparison to opportunities to improve, to learn more, to contribute more. Breathe in and breathe out and feel like you're shifting your perspective from the stream and the forest to an imaginary version of you flicking through a book, looking at a picture of a stream and a forest. And then realize that the book, just like the forest, were just thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams as you return to the present, listening to my voice. As very soon I count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling confident, motivated, eager to be the underdog on the pursuit of constant incremental progress. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.